Ugh. Anyway, sorry this is a late stream. Sega. All right.
How far did we get?
All right. Perfect. I've got audio. Got chat up.
You're quite studious. How splendid.
Don't think there's anything in the book, but we're going to look anyway. Okay, good. All right, so we're going to focus on those two missions first. We'll focus on the newer one first. I was thinking about it yesterday.
This is a true story.
I don't know what's going to happen if I ignore it. Because there's two happening simultaneously, which was my worry. But hopefully I can go back and reverse it. If I fail one, or if I don't do it in time.
Hey.
You still think that's hilarious? He loves that loading screen.
What's the matter? We have the
See
advantage.
both of these. Battle. Oh,
We have the advantage.
battle.
We have the advantage.
Let's get rid of Avaloon. Just because that
Up details are as follows.
has a lower option. Let me brief you on our next mission. Ruzi forces spotted near Avaloon. We need to hold back the Empire's advance. We'll deploy from the south and target the enemy. Our goal is to defeat the enemy commander. Expect fierce resistance. Advance carefully and keep an eye out for ambushes. And enemy reinforcements. If night comes, there's a chance that Valkyria might appear. Keep an eye on the meter.
That is
Yep.
all. Dismissed.
That's all for now. Vannergan dismissed. So yeah, we gotta go with A squad anytime they threaten a Valkyria, because I don't know what'll happen if the Valkyria shows up and I don't have her abilities. And you, sir, are still a goofball. Every time that loading screen. Just eat your goldfish.
Commencing operation.
Route all aces. Okay, not close enough. That's fine.
Be mindful.
In the name of justice.
I'll give it my all. Commander down. All right. Shake.
Gotta try and find an ace somewhere. Well, I see that tank that I've saw before, so that's cool.
Think you can take me? Let's end this. Commander down. Next?
Explosive barrel.
Constant vigilance.
Let's end this. All right.
Probably too close, but oh well.
I swear on my sword. Who's next?
Now he's in rage mode. Perfect.
Commander down. You ready? Watch this. Commander down.
I got it.
All right.
Woohoo! Now we're
Commander
back.
down.
Got a base.
Their
Is that my
numbers
ace?
are rising.
Could be.
Take this. Who's next? Commander down.
All right, good enough. Let's head up the staircase. Hiccups mean good luck, don't you know? Oh, wow. That looks like one of my guys almost. That's cool. All these explosives up here. I don't see an ace. There is a base down there, though. Alright, I don't want to do anything quite yet. So let's slide down.
Hey, they're not so tough.
Intercept the enemy. Reinforcements.
Alright. I can take care of this lot.
This. Let's end this.
Taste my blade.
Commander down.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Who's next? Pay your dollars. You're no
In the
match
name
for
of
me.
Jutland. Your ears. Yeah. Onward to victory.
Thanks.
Go away.
All right.
Good job, girlfriend. Alright. That's another base. I still haven't seen the ace yet. That doesn't mean it's not dead yet, but I'm gonna go looking for it. Because I bet that's him right there.
Taste my blade.
Let's end this.
Their numbers are rising.
Oh, wow.
Reinforcements.
In the name of Jutland.
All right. This is going well.
Taste my blade.
Who's next?
Onward to victory.
You're no match for me.
Taste my blade. Point.
Who's
Tides
next?
are turning. Taste my blade. Now or never.
I don't see anybody that's
Who's
an
next?
ace. That time meter's getting awful low. Is there someone hiding back here? No. Alright. I gotta make sure I'm on that tank. In about 2 clicks.
I found them. A worthy
Bunch
opponent.
of lamos. Their numbers are rising.
Take this. Let's end this. Pay your dollars.
Let us dance.
That won't work.
In the name of Jutland. Woohoo! Now or never. Taste my blade. Come on, let's play.
I'll give it my all.
Point. Pow! This is
Alright, so that was their ace. Now I just gotta go for the tank. I bet you there's a treasure chest up there, but I don't have time to look for it. So I see that big-ass behemoth down there. Oh, Jesus.
I'll see myself. And the name of justice.
Who's next? Commander down.
Taste my blade. Hot.
Oh, God. The Valkyria's here.
All right, Commander down.
Terribly
Commander
sorry.
down. No match for me.
I hear her singing. Bad. 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 Valkyria's here. Bad.
Retreat!
There is no other way.
Let's end this.
Let us dance. Feeling.
Oh, shit. Here she comes. That's what I get for goofing around. Shoot the tank!
Keep an eye on them.
Ew. This
How did this?
bad feeling.
How could this happen?
This
Tank is ours. Keep an eye on them.
Taste my blade in your hands.
What is this? This isn't good.
Back down. Are you
This happened.
Pay constant vigilance.
Come on now.
Bad feeling.
Abide by the contract.
You must hold
Constant
fast.
vigilance. Tides are turning.
Keep your guard up.
Constant vigilance.
Keep it together.
Constant
power is
vigilance.
beyond
Bad
me.
feeling. Come on, let's play. Yeah.
Mana surge.
Constant vigilance.
This'll do it.
Onward to victory. Look what I can do.
Keep an eye on them.
Come on, guys. You gotta destroy this core.
Call your
Keep an eye on them.
This power is beyond
Not a chance.
For your good.
Keep an eye on them.
abide by the contract.
Tay is ours.
Got it. Woo!
Mission complete.
Whew. I could have done that a
As
lot quicker,
expected.
because
I've grown stronger.
as much as fun as I think it would be to fight a Valkyria,
I honed myself
fighting that
for
and a
judgment.
giant tank is not my best interest. Keep getting all this stuff. Keep getting it. It hurts. All right. Let's check on what I completed. Let's check our missions too. Okay. Didn't use a lot of fire alchemy, that's fine. What about the battle?
Wonderful.
Okay, that one's gone. The other one's still there. So I still have a chance.
We have the advantage.
Okay, that's cool. So yes, I made the right call there. I was worried because I was like, oh man, I hope I don't lose one because they're both active. You are so excitable about nothing. And what I've learned is it doesn't matter who I send out in the group. Everybody gets experience. Stop. I know, you're trying to be funny. I get it. Go to the factory. I've got a vice grip right here.
What do you want?
Alright, so what's new? Spinning Blaze is new. A lot of these are like recover HP, recover HP. And that's fine. Doesn't really help me all that much. Let's see, what's this freezing rate? Level 5. Let's do Squall. Freezing Ray we can put on somebody else. For example, you now have Freezing Ray. Use flies cause guards slow action, spinning earth. Rusting Wind, Storm Shot, that's fine. Smash Earth. I think I've got some better fire ones you can actually use now. Nope. They're all for scouts. Alright, that's cool. Should I have her with a heal field? I feel like that wouldn't be a bad idea. Sure, why not? Give her a heal field. We'll have an extra healer out there. Rapid Room level 3. But your specialty is water. Give her some offensive water. That's fine. Okay. Do it. All right.
How about this?
That gives him a few more options.
Pretty good, yeah?
Piercing is fine. Cool.
This.
Yeah, hers are ridiculously high. Not that I mind, it's just really weird. Okay. So some changes happened. Not with you. You, sir, though, you have some options. Discharge is now going to be Jumping Wind. Your fire's fine. You have a new wind up. Round Bolt. There we go. That's the one. Yours hasn't gone up yet. All right, perfect. That's enough of that. And I'm sitting on a ton of money, so that's another good thing.
See ya.
These little wars I have going on. All right, one last check at the promenade. I think I have an order in there. Stop. Take your goldfish. Take your water. Calm down. I love how the city got more lively the more battles I fought. Yeah, I only have one thing.
Come back anytime. Come on in.
Again, I'm still trying to figure out why these are so expensive, because look at how much they cost. And it seems like if I just custom make some of these things, I don't have to worry about it so much.
Come back anytime.
That looks like a talking circle.
Hey, Captain.
Girl talk. All done. Let's give it a taste. What is it? Huh? This is Canve Anderson's latest culinary delight. I think it's the mifli with custard and anchovy layers. Ew, just looking at it makes me sick. Release a cake like this, and you might put your whole bakery out of business. Yeah, I'm not sure this one's gonna take the cake. Fucking puns, tilde. Alright, great. So, like, I love how they both sandbagged that one. It's great. So, like, anyone in the squad, Tilda? Why are you asking me that? Whenever us girls get cake and tea, we talk about love. Duh. Don't you know the tropes? Got a real one-track mind there, but hey, I'm curious too. Until the war ends, the only lover I need is my lance. Bam! Come on, you have to... You have to have something personal keeping you going. Like, I fight to keep someone close to me safe. What about you? We're not talking about me! We're talking about you! Let's see. What about Jordan? He seems dependable. I think he'd work, Tilda.
Yeah.
Maybe Daryl? He could wrap you up in his warm embrace of maturity. Or how about Isaac? I'm sure he's annoying, but his nobility. So you'll be set for life. Or maybe the captain. You're both the quiet type, but deep down, you're souls. Oh, man. All right. Your souls burn with a fiery passion. Yeah, that's basically what it is. That's it, huh? How about Blum? What? Blum's Blum. He's not even at the he's not even on the table. He wouldn't be a good fit for Tilda. And the reason is Helena has a crush on him. That's the reason. Like, seriously? I don't know what your deal is even. Fighting for someone you love. Might be nice. Bum-ba-bum-ba-bum. Watch this. Coupling! Coupling is now a priority. That hurts me just as much as anybody. I love how Blum is just sitting right here. Like, it's always these two. Helena and fucking Blum are sitting at this cafe. I want to see what this tactic says. I want to see what you say. Coupling. Focuses on ally when in partner formation. Oh! Focuses on keeping everyone safe. Boy. Boy, oh boy. Let's check those circles, shall we? I want to check them. Tilda's Tastes. That was an event. Bookworms I have yet to hit on. Family Matters hasn't come up. Fashion Fiends came up once. Patriots was once. Weapon Lovers was a couple of times, so that was nice. Childhood Friends. Okay, cool. So, a lot of the circles are going. That's great. It seems like a lot of the question mark ones mean that somebody else is going to join the roster, but I'm curious as to who that would be.
What is it? Hey.
Hello, Captain.
Yo.
Yo, hey, how's it going? Tannery, blah, 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 blah. Okay, give me a discount, Metalworks. Again, those are all items for, like, upgrades and shit, but I can't see me needing any right now. Alright. And again, I'm going to try and blitz through this stuff as much as I can, but every time I get that big a load of Ragnite, and I just see an entire list of things that I have now.
What's the matter?
It's like, alright, can I put these on? Because better Ragnite means better power, so... Alright. Route 4 squad mates, route like tank.
We have the advantage.
The Avaloon side mission is gone, but we're taking Tamir Road. We gotta defend it.
Up details are as follows.
This is the same as always, defend your base. Ruse has invaded Tamir Road, we need to intercept and defend the area. Our job will be defending the main base in this area. Our goal is to defeat the enemy commander. Unfortunately, their commander is hanging back. We should have to wait for just the right moment to launch our attack. If night comes, there's a chance a Valkyria might appear.
That is all.
We don't want the Valkyria to appear. But just in case, we gotta take A squad. Like, it'd be nice if these, like, battle missions weren't such a high priority. Then I could focus on other people. But for right now, it's just like, no, I gotta bring A-team at all times. A-team, A-team, A-team. Here we go.
Commencing operation.
You ready?
Ready or not, here I come.
The day is ours! I'm nice.
Ready or
You
not,
ready?
here I come.
Come on,
Prove
boys.
myself. Constant vigilance.
Mana Surge. Commander down! Reinforcements! All right.
Burn!
Let's end this! Allow me to assist you.
Bad feeling.
All right.
Look, Look what I can do. Power comes from within.
Meteor fall.
Crush them! Who's next?
I was about to say, no one
Let's
else
end
should be in the
this.
base. Instilled fear in the enemy. You better believe I did. Try this again.
Let's end this!
Look what I can do.
Reinforcements! Commander down! Alright. Allow me to assist you.
Let's take care of this problem down here,
Get
shall
lost!
we? Not bad.
Onward to victory.
Reinforcements! Retreat! Allow me to assist you.
You boys, you seem to be lost.
Now or never.
Burn them all!
Lovely, guys.
Commander down! I'll never forgive you, rocks!
Let's go.
Who's next? Capital
Power comes from within.
Shake!
Onward to victory. Let's go.
Allow me to assist you. Tear!
Now or never.
Nice.
All right.
Settle it. In the name of juggling. Not a bad guys. Terribly sorry. Uh-huh. Look what I can do.
Let's try this again.
On a search.
Go get him.
All right.
Go, squad, go. I gotta take this base.
We can handle this.
Get lost! Let's end this! Commander down!
Onward to
going well.
victory.
Ace is dead with one grenade. Not bad. I'll take it.
Their numbers are rising.
That all you got? All right.
Go, Ophelia, go.
I'll give it my all.
Alright, I need to aggro these guys. Hi, boys. Come get me.
I'll give it my all. Keep your guard up.
You are not alone. Lovely, guys.
Commander down.
Come on, let's go. Evasive action. Whoa, not a bad guy.
Who's next?
Yeah, point.
What are you doing, girl?
Retreat!
On a search.
Break through. Who's next? Commander down.
Not a bad feeling. Look what I can do.
Keep it up!
In the name of juggling. Victory,
Damage.
Keep hitting it.
be gone.
Pay your dollars. Reinforcements. Commander down. Retreat!
Taste my blade.
On a search.
I missed.
Who's
that
next?
was a big miss.
This'll do.
There we go. And dead.
Mission complete.
Whew.
I am one with the sword.
Look at all this stuff I get every time. Like, good lord. Alright, that's fine. Gravity 10, though. I might keep around. We'll see. But I did defend Tamir Road.
What's the matter? Well done.
Enemies fell by launcher. Well, that one's easy, but have to do it. Invasion battles. Takedown missions. Haven't seen any supply caches recently either. Alright, let's check the map.
Wonderful.
Good, good. What's this at Avalon? Disarm bombs. Defeat, exceed time limit. Capture enemy base. Did I already do this one once? I'm not sure. We're going to do it again, though. So first, check for circles, because I don't want to miss one, just because I decided not to check one time. And knowing that they show up every time I do a mission, you know, it's just one of those things. You're being silly. Okay, no one in the cemetery, although no one ever shows up in the cemetery, so not sure why I bothered, but maybe that'll be a thing later. Who knows? But this is also why I'm checking, because if there's like a canon story-wide death or something and I lose somebody, but they're part of a circle, I don't want that to be a thing. Violet, I haven't seen in forever.
Yo, what do you want?
I don't think I got anything worth the time, but let's take a look here. Oh, Tilda, I haven't even started on you, girl.
Pretty good, yeah?
Yep, super good. Alright, let's see. What's this one? Magic attack. That one's not worth a lot at all. Okay, perfect.
How about
So
this?
she's good. You, I'm still working on. Yeah, might as well just use it.
Pretty good, yeah?
Okay, so she's looking better. You've got 2. Okay,
How about this?
that's all done.
See ya.
Perfect. One last check of the promenade. Textiles. See, look. There's Helena. There's Blum. Right there. Always. Oh, here we go.
What's up?
Another talking
Nice
circle,
work.
I think.
What?
No? They're just hanging around for no reason? Alright, that's cool.
Hey.
No talking circle here either, huh? Alright. You got nothing? Tannery. Heading down the path. The metalworks. Nope. Okay, no circles this time. Fine. And again, once I confirm they're all gone, I don't have to worry about them.
What's the matter?
But until then, I have no idea. They may just pop up and I'll never know. And I'm worried I missed a big one there in the beginning. So that's a level 10 story. So that kind of scares me. This one's free, so I can use just
Details are
about
as
anybody.
follows.
Ruzy's forces have planted a number of bombs in Avaloon. Our mission is to locate and disarm the active ordnance. We infiltrate from the east. Our goal is to defuse all explosives. There isn't much time left before the bombs detonate. We need to hurry. Hiccups. And complete the
That
mission.
is all.
That's all for now. Vandergen dismissed. Perfect. Alright. New team. Also, if you have people you want to see in any of these battles, let me know. I'll put them in the roster. I don't really care one way or the other. Focus on my girl Bridget. Helena. Tilda. All the ladies and a Blum. You're a goofy boy. You are the silliest boy. For operations with the objective of disarming time bombs, the mission fails if time runs out before all explosives are dismantled. First, defeat all the enemies guarding a bomb. Bomb locations are displayed as target points. Time is of the essence during these missions.
Let's commence the operation.
Oh boy!
Pushover.
Intercept the enemy!
I lend you. I won't go easy.
This is going well.
Out of my way, Rock.
Are they in that? Here I go!
Wasn't that a fun lesson? Out of my way, Rock.
I'll handle healing. Watch out!
Farewell.
We can do this. Keep an eye on that.
I'll rock it. Be gone. I lend you. Incoming. Watch it.
I'll handle healing.
I'll rock your world. Well, shits. First. Farewell. Another night was no joke.
This'll be easy.
Be gone.
Keep an eye on them.
Farewell.
We got this. Keep it up.
Who detected me?
Incoming. Watch it.
Oh, up there. Shit. Well, that sucks. All right.
We got this. Keep it up.
Come on, squad. I got no time to wait. Combat roll.
So boring. Out of my way. Isn't that a fun lesson?
Gotta disarm those bombs. Come on.
Leave it to me.
Does that give me extra time on the clock? Time bomb was disarmed. Nope, not at all. Nice police car. Hopefully if I can avoid being detected, I'll be fine. We'll see how that goes.
What a pushover. I won't go easy. Out of my way.
Kind of. I got the sniper out of there.
Incoming. Watch it.
Keep it up!
Too late. I lend you.
Here they come.
I lend you. That's more like it. I lend you.
Keep it
Here
up!
I go.
Farewell.
Watch out!
Now. I lend you.
Let's do this
Out
together.
of my way.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Good job,
I'll
Blum.
handle healing.
I'm actually glad he got that.
Keep an eye on them.
Oh boy.
Out of my way, Rock. I lend you. You're mine. Farewell.
We can do this. Sorry.
Dodge
Damn
this.
suits!
I lend you. I lend you.
I'll handle healing.
See
Rushing
how
water.
tough I
Be
am.
gone.
Didn't have what
This will do the trick. Too late. Be gone.
We're just gonna keep spamming this until it's dead.
I lend you.
Anybody else gets in this circle, that's their fault, not mine.
I lend you. Let's keep up the pressure.
Took the base. Can't believe none of my squad had rocket launchers. What's up with that?
More like it.
Who did that? And the answer was it was me. I did that. Why? Because I'm an idiot. I thought for sure one of them had a rocket launcher. None of them do. It's like infiltration mission, they're perfect. Everything else, they're done for. Good thing I got that sniper too. Otherwise, that would have been a pain in the ass.
Yes.
Watch it. Too late. I won't go easy.
You should have studied us. Be gone! I lent you! This is a good position. We can do this. I lent you!
They got the fear in them. They got the fear.
Down!
Who else is here? Oh, it's you. Boom!
Keep up the pressure.
This will be easy.
Be gone!
Ready for round 2.
Good job, Helena.
You should have... Leave it to me.
Don't tell me this is a third set of bombs. Don't you dare say that. Whew!
Well done, everyone. Oh, I didn't even notice.
Upload. Yeah, that's from earlier this morning. Why is I getting that now? Okay, that one I got junk, so I don't really have to worry about anything there. Gunners? Oh, I know that priority. I don't have to worry about that one too much. You're a silly boy. You are so silly. Anyway, I think I have some things to collect.
Well done.
Jesus, another one about water alchemy. Alright, let's check the missions.
We've got it.
Good. 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 Alright. Highway base ambush. Capture both bases. Rout all aces. Okay, that one shouldn't be too bad, but it's a story mission, so I always worry. If they tell me at any point that the Valkyria might show up, you better believe I'm bringing A-Team again. Because it was hard enough to beat her with A-Team the first time, so... That was a pain in the ass, that one was. Holy crap. Stop.
How you doing?
How you doing? Aren't you drinking too much? Blah, blah, blah. What can I get for you? Again, all this talk, not a lot of things going on. I don't have to buy anything here. There's no circles, no nothing. Alright, fine. We can ignore it. Go back to the promenade. Do my horseshoe loop. Just to make sure no one's there. Nothing new's on sale yet. I'm rooting for you. Yep. Yep, yep. No one there, no one there, no one there. Nice hat, lady. Cool vest. Anything from you boys? Aspiring rider. Traveling merchant.
Hey, Captain.
Nice work.
This group again. They aren't saying much. Helena's on her own. Ragnite's over there. Okay. Story mission it is. You win.
What's the matter?
Tell me the story.
Op details are as follows.
We have our next mission. We're to attack a pair of Imperial bases along Azrak Road in the Ruzi province of Neligati, and hopefully chase them out. Okay, where are we going to be stationed? Up north? Yep. We'll come in from the north. Our goal is simple. Take control of the two bases. Fences along the western entrances are lax, so that should be our angle of attack. Catch them off guard and seize the bases. Be on the lookout for elite Imperials called Aces. They were spotted patrolling Azrak Road. Stay on your toes.
That's all.
That's all. Vannergan, move out. We're going to go with the team we have. I think they're more than sufficient for this. Yep, now loading. 12/21, 1853. It's almost Christmas!
Let's commence the
Or
operation.
whatever their equivalent is.
Achoo!
Oh shit, I forgot. She's got a pollen allergy.
What a pushover.
Yeah, so we probably want to ignore the tank, but there's probably some good stuff over there too, so alright.
Intercept the enemy!
First!
I won't go easy. Can't run away now.
I lend you! I'll handle healing! Out here. We can do this! I did it, Helena!
Here I go!
I'll handle healing!
Try again.
Here, let me help you out.
Shattering wind!
Farewell.
Hello! Ah shit, I'm being detected by who? It's still that guy, isn't it? Yep.
It's the enemy!
Hiring a gun feels amazing. Got that jump on us. Sorry, got the jump on us. I'll rock your world.
Enemy reinforcement sighted. I'll handle
Next.
healing!
Oh boy!
Too late! Too late! Be gone!
You're mine. Surprise, dipshits.
Too late! Be gone! Okay, we can do this! Ah! I lend you! I lend you!
This will be serious!
Retreat!
Oh, can't run away now. Another win.
Too late!
Alright, so that's another one.
Battering wind! We can do this! I lend you!
I'll rock your world.
I lend you!
Surprise, dipshits.
Be gone!
This will be easy!
You!
Hiring a gun feels amazing. You should have studied us.
Tank down.
The enemy is can't run away now.
I'll handle healing! First!
Cool. Base is taken out. Alright, now I can open those chests. There's one there.
I retrieved some supplies.
Portavan. Don't know what that is, but okay, I'll take it. Also, I've got to figure out where the ace
Let's
is.
put this to good use.
Cowhide. Are you hiding in the grass? You out here, Ace?
No problem.
enemy!
I won't go easy.
Here I go.
Too late.
Sorry.
Try again.
I'll
Farewell.
handle healing. We can do this.
Good job, Blum.
I did it, Helena.
First.
We can do this. Rushing water.
Alright, I didn't see any aces. That doesn't mean much, but I didn't see any.
Stay alert.
No, boys. No, boys and girls.
I won't go easy.
You gotta find that ace first. Unless he's up there, I don't really care. This is not a time
Out
mission.
of my way.
Get ready!
Well, technically not a time mission.
Farewell.
Although, I might head back to that front gate just to see what that giant tank is. I can always retreat.
I found them!
No sweat.
That's our target.
Dragoon Type G.
I lend you. I won't go easy. Too late.
We can do this.
Here we go. Take that, boys.
Too late.
I'll handle healing. Scattering wind. I did it, Helena.
Be gone.
Scattering
Should have
wind.
studied.
Yes.
I lend you.
Incoming reinforcements.
I lend you. Farewell. Too late.
Rushing water.
I lend you.
This isn't good.
I think I'm stuck.
You're mine. Too late.
I'm not done yet.
Can't run away now.
Got an achievement.
So
Distinguished Silver Sword Medal. Defeat 1,000 enemies.
No way.
I lend you.
No way.
Scattering wind.
And apparently, that was my ace right there. Optional objective fulfilled.
Let's put this to good use.
For a shock trooper, he was pretty heavy.
I'll handle healing.
Be gone.
Scattering wind.
Perfect. Alright, optional objective completed. Just one more base to go. And I sneezed. Ugh. It looks like she's not the only one with a pollen allergy. Blah.
We can handle this.
Intercept the enemy! Ready for this? Ready! Keep it up!
Oh boy. Alrighty.
See how tough I am?
Don't
Hey,
move.
no
Retreat!
training.
Be gone.
Taking the hit. I won't
Here it comes.
To you!
Too late. Studied us. Don't move.
Retreat! Retreat!
Tough I
Be
am.
gone.
They are not messing around.
We can do this.
I lend you. Too late.
Retreat!
Battering
Retreat! Retreat!
Here I go.
Retreat!
Be gone.
Retreat! Retreat!
Throw your damn smoke grenade down, boy.
Sorry about this. We broke it.
Be gone. Too late. Too late.
Surprise, dipshits.
Be gone.
Run away now.
I lend you. I lend you.
Let them have it.
Oh, man.
Here comes some more.
This is tanks galore. This is what this is.
Too late.
Enemy commander down.
Be gone. Too late.
Got this. Keep it up.
Too late. I lend you.
On the attack.
Here they come.
I lend you. Be gone.
I'll handle healing.
Study this.
What do I do?
This far.
Yeah, so attacking builds up my magic gauge. Which is fine, because she's super fast about it.
Battering wind.
Sorry about this.
Battering wind. Keep an eye on them.
Be gone.
Again.
Too late. I lend you.
Good, 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 good. Doing a lot of damage.
Too late.
Surprise, dipshits.
Too late.
Here I go.
Be gone.
Oh yeah, look at all that damage.
Battering wind.
Be gone.
Woo! Like I fought,
Well done,
what,
everyone.
4 super tanks, an ace, and like a freaking 100-man army.
So diesel.
Good lord.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Look at all the levels they got. Ugh. Wonder that was a level 10. Level 7 Agni. Okay. Whew. I have a feeling anything with a dedicated name, though, is definitely worth my time. If it's called Rock or Earth or Water or something, I'm like, eh.
Next, we cut off the enemy's supply lines. We're going to take down the bridge at Von Skold Gorge.
That means destroying that magnificent iron bridge. Such a shame.
That supply line directly connects the north to the south, but the northern region is currently impeded by the snow. Overtake them. At any rate, we continue the offense. Maintaining our victory streak is essential right now.
Understood. I'll inform the Army's commanding officer.
Please do. I'll suppress any dissenting opinions at Parliament.
Speaking of whiners,
Uh-oh.
Vi's doing her spy thing, but what about Baz? Should we be making decisions without him? He's not going to like being left out.
Ah, about that. Meetings are the furthest thing from his mind at the moment. You should return to headquarters, Amlet. I suspect that Basil is eagerly waiting for you.
Let me guess. He's got a new secret weapon for me, doesn't he? Something he built from the specs the last time they did the experiments. I got a new toy for you, Amlet. Let's try it out.
Yo, we've been waiting for you. Especially this bad boy.
Yep.
You finished upgrading it.
Well, it's just a prototype, but its Ragnite transmission capabilities got spiced up to the max. Should be able to extract a hell of a lot more mana now.
Yeah, I can already tell. This is good work, Basil.
I know, right?
The captain gets all the best stuff.
As soon as we snag some more Ragnite, we'll soup up the rest of your weapons too. The shipment should get here pronto.
Yay! Thanks, Basil.
You can bet on me. This mana tech's amazing, and I'm just getting started.
Enhanced blueprints have drafted for Amlet's alchemic weaponry. I don't know what that means, but we're going to take a look anyway. Hello. All right, you're still
Yo,
here.
what's the
the
matter?
deal? But the man engine your attention's going to stryrate. It'll handle more extreme mods than before. Upgrade to your heart's content. At my factory, of course. Okay, so he's letting me know you can do more upgrades at the factory. Cool.
Well done. Well done. Well done.
Well, let's check on those upgrades then, since I've got an assload of money.
Yo, what do you want?
Is it an R&D? No. I don't really get it. What changed? Did anything change?
How about this?
I don't think anything
See ya.
changed. There's nothing else going on. Okay. Maybe it's not until after the mission. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe I just got a power boost. I wasn't paying attention. Which also might be the case.
How you doing?
You two guys never have a circle active. Again, I am just blitzing through a lot of this. Oh, that looks like a circle.
What is it?
Good day to you.
Okay. Anything in the newspaper? Nope. Still about Avaloon. There's Sarah.
What's up? Come on in.
Defense up. Gun accuracy up. Pouch size up. Cover effect up.
Come back anytime.
Alright,
Hey, Captain.
Blum's with Elena. There's the traveling merchant. Newspaper boy's on his own.
Yo,
That guy's everywhere. Basil's just everywhere. Headquarters it is. Stop listing. Cortana, stop listing. Sorry about that. Alright, here we go.
yo, what's the matter?
I don't know how it got. I don't know how she got her name out of what I was saying, but fine. God damn it! I'm trying to move on to a story mission, and there's another Defend Tamir Road. Alright, fine.
Up details.
I can't let those sit either, because then
That's
they'll
all.
just come back again. Alright. 16, 15. As far as sappers are concerned, I'll just leave them the same. Doesn't really matter. Going with the boy squad.
Have no fear, I am here.
We can handle
Intercept
this.
the enemy! Farewell!
Hardly to lose.
Get ready! Freeze! Me, long-winded. It's curtains! Battering blitz! Here we go! Show's over! Buzz off! Serious. Sorry. Me, long-winded. Sorry, pal.
Good day.
To you. Sorry, pal. See ya. Battering blitz! Swear I'm not drunk.
He swears he's not drunk.
Here you go! Here we go! It's over! See ya! Come on, don't be so serious.
Here come the reinforcements.
More enemies? Sorry. Here we go! Scatter! I'll murder Let's make some noise! I have accompanied me. I have accompanied me. Go! Freeze! Get ready! Freeze! Earthquake!
There's the tank.
Watch out! Have at you! Enemies! Let's do this! Get it on! See ya! I'm not done yet. It's over! So strong! Retreat! I'm not done yet. See ya! Don't be so serious! Child's play! No way! Victory shall be mine! It's over!
All right, base taken. I should stop some of the BS.
Incoming reinforcements!
Me, long winded. Don't underestimate a soldier! See ya! I got this! Sorry, don't be so serious! Reinforcements, huh?
I did it, Helena!
All right, gotta stop this whole base thing going on here.
I got this!
Oh, boom!
Time to shine.
See ya!
I
Sorry,
would expect a thanks.
battle's going our way! This isn't even a challenge. This will be a good one.
All's
Battle's
well.
going our way. It's over. It's over already.
All right, done,
It's
done,
over.
done, done. Perfect.
We can handle
The
this!
enemy. Here we go. Get out of here. See ya. Try this on for size.
Get to you. All's
See ya.
well, thanks to me.
Retreat. Let's retreat. How's this?
Boom!
We can do this! I'll handle healing!
Only to lose.
There's the group.
Reinforcements.
Enemy crushing water!
Show's over. Sorry.
I see you. How's that rage gonna help
I'll
you?
handle healing.
Sorry, pal.
Rushing water.
Earthquake! Here we go! Buzz off!
Get her.
Take it all the way! Sorry, pal.
Squish.
Bring out the booze!
Woo.
I truly am terrific.
All those riflemen. Good grief. Sapper only. Ring Earth. Ring Blaze. Ring Squall. Okay. I kind of like that one. Ring Squall doesn't sound bad. I think I have one who is actually dedicated to water, who is a sapper.
Yo, what's the matter? Well done.
Let's check the missions.
Wonderful.
God! Avaloon again. You see it? Like, every time I do one, it's the other one. Every time! Out the enemy commander. That's the heavy armor unit. Alright. As annoying as that is, I still gotta check if there's any circles. This will be a quick one. Do they show up? Stop listening.
Did I search for that?
No.
Something went wrong. Try again in a little bit.
Stop listening. There we go. Jesus.
Yo, what do you want?
Ooh, level 4 heal fields. Alright. You are a silly boy. Actually, that does bring up an interesting point, because his Agni is actually level 7 now. Perfect. Spinning Squall level 5, level 7. Okay. So far, so good. Do I care about Earth? Plus fire. Or an attack plus 1.
How about this?
Hey. Quit it. Extra piercing, which is fine. Getting there.
How about this?
Jumping Squall. Yeah, that's fine. Could get her the upgraded heal field, but that's not important right now. We'll worry about that later. Alright, fine. I did what I wanted. R&D. Anything new? No.
See ya.
The problem with having all that Ragnite. It's like, I've got to use it for something. I might as well upgrade my weapons and shit. But man, there's so many upgrades. I try to keep it balanced, but I know that my A team is going to need it more than anybody else. I think I've already checked everybody. They're the girls. Yeah, they're just checking out the goods. Headquarters. Stop listening. God dang it. I wish it would quit. I didn't say your name.
Yo.
Yeah.
Op details are as follows.
I briefed on our next mission. Russian forces have been spotted near Avaloon. Need to hold back the Empire's advance. We'll deploy from the south and target the enemy. Our goal is to defeat the enemy commander. Expect fierce resistance, advance carefully, keep an eye out for ambushes. Yep. It's the same as before.
That is all.
So, what does that mean? A-team! It's the same thing. Route the aces, which is hard. Because it's just a tank.
If anybody wins, then almost set go.
Let's do this.
I
found
We can handle this.
Commander down. Who's next? You damn shoots! Commander down. All right.
Okay.
Who's next?
I'll prove myself.
Intercept the enemy!
Keep an eye on them.
Let's end this! All right. Keep it up!
But I don't want to.
All right. Take that! Who's next?
Look what I can do. Ding ding! In the name of Joe! Go get him!
All right, commander down. Break through.
Twas a worthy foe.
Alright, base taken.
Whoa! Lot of bad Taste my blade!
Burn them all. Who's next?
Look what I
Commander
can do.
down. Tear! Reinforcements! Burn them all! Now!
The tides are turning.
There we go.
Look what I can do.
I'll give it my all.
Taste my blade.
Commander down. Shake!
Alright, no tank back here this time. That's fine.
There is no other way.
Get lost! Let's end this! All right. No match for us.
Their numbers are rising.
End this!
Okay.
Yeah, this is awesome.
All right.
Your
Commander
ears.
down.
Go get
Nice.
him. This will settle it. In the name of Jutland. Terribly sorry.
What are you boys doing?
Onward to victory.
Who's
feel like the ace is up here for whatever reason. Because he wasn't on the ground this time, so it wasn't a tank. So it's probably a sniper. There it is.
No match for us. Mana surge.
Intercept the enemy!
Their numbers are rising.
Let's end this!
Taste my blade!
Burn them all!
In the name of Jutland! Look what I can do!
All right.
Think they're stronger than you! Look what I can do!
Let's end this! That all you got? Let's break through.
Okay. Now, before that frickin' Valkyria shows up,
I'll prove myself.
Intercept the enemy!
Reinforcements! All right.
Woohoo! Now or never!
All right.
oh my goodness.
Who's next?
Onward to victory!
Base captured. It's hard to tell if my chat's working because I haven't seen anybody type anything. That doesn't mean much though. Yep, that's okay. My mods aren't here, so that's probably why.
Mana surge.
Good day.
Commander down. Who's next?
Your ears!
Retreat!
Commander down.
Be gone!
Burn them all. It's damaged.
Pardon me!
Mana surge.
There we go.
Burn them all.
Your ears!
Commander down.
Now or never! Pardon me! The fruits of our labor, yes?
Good job, Ophelia.
Terribly sorry.
No, you're not. Don't apologize. Alright, not enough time. Gotta keep going.
There is no other way.
Mana surge. Let's end this.
Look what I can do!
Keep an eye on ice. Take his arms. Keep an eye on them. Mana surge.
Burnfield.
Constant vigilance.
Keep an eye on them.
Nope, I hear her. Go away.
This will set This is a cakewalk. In the name of
Keep an eye on
Jutland!
them.
No. Stay away. There we go. Whew. You aren't showing up today.
Mission complete.
I am one with the sword.
Whew. You are a silly boy. You are a silly, silly boy.
Good day
Is
to
this
you.
a circle? Nope.
Need something?
Damn. Nope, before I go shopping.
Yo! What's the matter?
Basil, you're like everywhere, dude.
Well done. Well done. Well done.
Oh. Start at the bottom, work my way up. Do one more mission.
How you doing?
I figured they'd be like the drunk boys or something, you know? Like barmaids or something. Where the hell is Violet? She's not showing up at all either.
Yo!
No, nothing to do with you here. I'm not switching anything out right now. I haven't seen anything worth it that popped up from the last mission. You need to stop with these territory battles, though. Holy crap, I'm fighting everyone, and it's just like, ah!
What's up?
Sarah just hanging out on a bench.
Hey, Captain.
How are you?
Come on in. Come back anytime.
Love me some pouches. Ragnite seller, nothing. Merchant, nothing. Newspaper boy is all on his own.
Yo!
Basil just hanging out in the middle of the street again. That man is everywhere. Boy, let me tell you, you are a silly boy.
Yo! What's the matter? Wonderful.
No kidding. Now stop letting it get ransacked all over. Route infiltrators. That seems a little bit different, but that's okay.
Op details are as follows.
We have our next mission. In order to disrupt Ruse's supply chain bridge at Von Skold Gorge. We'll split into 2 teams. I'll lead the diversion team. Godot, the fire team. Both will deploy from the south side of the bridgehead. The diversion team will attack the bridgehead and keep the enemy at bay. Meanwhile, the fire team will capture the artillery and use it to destroy the bridge. Ophelia, you're with Godot. He's in command.
That's all.
That's all.
Vannergan,
Vannergan, move out. Okay. Splitting up to A team. So, alright. We have a sapper. So we need a shield. It's going to be Tilda. And Bridget. You have a shield. You need a shock, who's going to be Helena. And a sapper, who's going to be Blum. There's 1 ace on this map. This is going to be one of those big missions, so it's going to follow by a huge story section. I can just see it. The bridge was destroyed.
What? Are you still sulking?
Yes.
Seriously? Get over it already. Don't be such a sad sack, Isaac.
Sad sack.
Say what you will. At least I'm not so naive as you knaves.
Apprehensive, wary. I guess that's the nature of a scout.
Hey, can you not classify me with him?
Thank you.
And what's so funny, Bloom?
I'm sorry?
The unit's mood seems different.
Does it?
Something has changed.
Nothing major.
Am I being left out of the group now?
Of course not.
Probably. Stop, silly boy.
December 31st. The Battle of Von Skold Gorge.
You wouldn't know it was December.
The Jutland army took the rear guard to preserve their strength. The Vannergan executed the attack independently.
So no army reinforcements to help out. They stood back on the lines. Will you sit? Pick up the blanket that you knocked on the floor.
Attack the bridgehead and keep the enemy at bay until the bridge breaks. Got it? Let's go.
Stop. Not warning you again.
All right.
Team 1, advance. Draw the enemy's attention, take the bridgehead. Cannons are powerful ballistic weapons that will fire cannonballs from long distances. Because they cannot be destroyed from the front, their one exploitable weakness is the backside. Take cover to escape its line of sight and approach the cannon from behind.
Let's do this.
Okay then.
No match for us. Let's end this.
Incoming. Watch it. This is a good position.
All right.
I won't go.
That all you got?
Look what I can do. This would be a cakewalk.
Hiring a gun feels
I
amazing.
had a bad feeling.
Great, a heavy tank. Keep your guard up.
Can't run away now.
First.
Incoming. Watch it.
Achoo! Yeah!
Incoming. Watch it.
Girls.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Thanks, Sarah.
Who's next?
Great help.
Got a bad feeling.
Can I open the chest while the cannon's firing? Nope. Shit. Alright. Gotta remember that's there, though.
Observe the enemy.
Cannon, where you at?
Observe the enemy. Burst! I won't go easy.
Got a bad idea.
That's our target.
Charge! You ready? Watch this! Commander down! Retreat!
Observe the enemy. This is a good position.
Run away now.
There it is.
Observe the enemy.
Stronger than you.
Don't move.
Go away.
Can I not get the shot?
But I don't wanna.
Nice!
I won't go easy.
Honest.
Don't move. Can't run away now.
Burn them all!
I'll help out.
Who's next?
But I don't wanna. This is a cakewalk.
Burn them all!
Uh-huh. I got you. I'll help out. Uh-huh. I got
Let him have it. Give him the lesson.
All right.
I don't know how I'm supposed to get that guy.
Got a bad feeling.
Okay, I don't know if that scout knows where I am or not. I guess it doesn't matter.
Can't run away now.
There we go. I wonder if that scout's the elite.
Seems they don't know their place.
Keep it up!
Commander down!
Wasn't that a fun lesson? Farewell. Observe the enemy.
Okay, so there's a route being blocked there.
Got a bad feeling.
Seems they don't know their place.
Burn them all!
Why can't I hit you?
Mana surge. Burn them all!
I guess I need a sniper rifle or something, but damn.
But I don't wanna. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Okay, she got him. Fine. Forget it.
Oopsies.
Think you can take me? Let's end this!
I despise the Empire. I won't go easy.
Oh, you want?
Not done yet. Serve the enemy.
Mana surge.
Serve the enemy.
This'll do it.
Bad feeling. Got a bad
I won't go easy.
Okay.
Incoming.
You ready? What are you looking at?
Got a bad feeling. Got a bad feeling.
Come on.
Incoming. Watch it.
Mana surge. Push through. That should do some damage.
Perfect. Heavy tank is down.
Here they come.
Here,
If
who
Godot
comes?
doesn't get here in time, we're gonna have our work cut out for us.
Is this gonna put me on a timer?
No.
Looks as though they number in the few. Let's attack at once.
Yes, let's.
Oh boy. Yep, this got more complicated than it needed to be.
What's the matter?
Team 2, move out. Get the target and disable the enemy's artillery. Run away! I'm just kidding.
I'll prove myself.
Let's zoom in. Let's make sure we hit our target. Dead. Which one's the commander? That one?
That one?
Oh.
'Twas a worthy foe.
And
Shan't escape.
here we go. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. That was a good one.
Here are my hopes and dreams. Yeah, in the name of juggling.
No way.
I can fight too!
Gather round. Let the banner be unfurled. Yes.
On the attack!
Perfect.
Allow me to assist you.
All right,
A worthy foe.
let's go,
Allow
team.
me to assist you. I'll murderize them.
Do not underestimate me.
I am sworn to the crown.
Yes.
This seems like the ace. Yep, that was the ace.
We can do this! Sorry.
Terribly so.
Allow me to assist you.
All right. I don't see any treasures down there. That's fine.
I'll murderize them.
This will settle it. In the name of juggling.
Ice is happening. I am sworn to the crown. I'm not done yet.
Please listen to my song. Terribly sorry.
Good. No way.
Twas a worthy foe.
Keep an eye on this.
Fear.
Here are my hopes and dreams.
I'll focus on defense. No way.
Pardon me.
Battering wind!
Pardon me. Resting.
Did it, Helena?
I'm not done.
Battering wind!
Twas a worthy foe.
We did it. So we know there's an assassination attempt going on, but what's the plan? Another heavy tank, some riflemen.
Fire!
At Port Bridge.
Just like we planned. Mission complete. Let's link up with Godot and withdraw.
Wouldn't really call that complete, but okay. Relocating to Junction Point now.
I'll handle healing!
Here they come! Do not underestimate me. In the name of Jutland, 'twas a worthy foe. Yeah. Point! Ah! Point!
The day is
All
ours!
you got!
Perfect.
Twas a worthy foe.
It's basically gravity.
Enemies ahead!
Behind us as well.
An ambush.
That would be an ambush, yeah. There's so many of them. We need to cut a path through.
It's gonna get fussy. This'll be easy.
I'll give it my all.
We can do this! I did it, Helena!
Here I go.
Day is ours!
Sorry about this. Sorry about this. Pardon me. Sorry about this. Sorry about this. Pardon me. How about this?
This'll do it!
Here I go.
I'll handle
This will
healing!
settle it.
All right, let's head for the head.
Gathering quick!
Okay, we got it. Tank down.
Princess! Princess! Missed the mark. Pursue her. We must finish her off.
Is this a solo princess mission? Does she prove her worthiness? No, she just fell with Amlet. Okay, that's cool. So it's an Amlet in the princess mission. I'm okay with this. Tell me the story. All about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. Got one little war. Oh, sorry.
My fall must have been broken.
No. Well, she just walks off. Not a care in the world.
Oh no!
Durr.
I suppose I'll torment her a bit before killing her.
My squad mates will find me, I'm certain.
Galder it is.
Listen to my song.
Until then, I shall
In
say
the name of Jutland.
Oh ho! You're giving it your best, I see. A shame it's all for naught.
Holy cow! Holy crap, that does a ass load of damage. Look at that!
This will settle it. Be gone. Be gone. Please listen to my song.
I'm kind of glad I gave her that sniper rifle, though, because, man, did that do a lot of damage. Holy cow. I win. Princess victory.
It would have been such a sight had you wailed and begged for your life.
Not today.
But that seems unlikely. How disappointing.
That tank is dead. I blew it up.
What?
Hamlet, everyone. I knew you would come.
Glad to see you're still alive. Stay behind me.
You came down the cliff in that state?
I already beat one tank. I have to beat another one now?
Yeah.
Stand down, Ophelia. We'll take it from here. Take out the light tank platoon. Go, go, go.
Come on, together. Serve the enemy first.
Who's next? Crush them!
Run away now. Another win.
This is a good one.
Who's next?
Try again.
Nice!
I'll rock your world.
Commander down!
I'll rock your
Who's
world.
next? Burn it all!
Next.
Commander down!
Pressure.
Who's next?
The hell happened to you, girl?
Come on now!
Jeez, close one.
Incoming. Watch out.
Don't move.
This'll do it.
Incoming. Watch out. Can't run away now. I won't go
Go get him first.
Try again.
Yep, let's go.
Try again.
To the
Try
side.
again.
Look
Don't
what
move.
I did.
Try again.
This'll do it.
And smash.
Honest.
Smash again.
Serve the enemy.
This'll do it.
One more time.
That all you got?
Go get him.
Nice! Commander down! Burn them all! That all you got?
Alright, somebody else is here.
I found them!
Think you can take me? Let's end this!
I won't go easy.
Burn them all! Push through!
Farewell.
Let's end this!
Yep, let's go!
Commander down!
First!
This'll do it.
Okay.
This will do.
First! But I don't wanna!
That all
Got
you
it.
got?
Okay. Mission complete.
Mission complete.
Woo!
As expected.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
As expected.
Level up, level up, level up, level up. Heal field, rank 7. Good God. Counter freeze. Well, I got a lot of good ones now. Holy cow. Look at that power.
I will not forget this insult, this humiliation.
Headshot. Boom. Sniper rifle.
I've caused trouble for all of you. Yet again.
No one thinks that.
Everyone. The prince!
Oh no. Again? Really?
They're after Ophelia. We need to protect her.
I just got done fighting light tanks, shooting a bridge, saving a princess. What else do you want?
We need the prince to disappear.
What's the matter, alchemist? What a pitiful display.
Don't know what you mean.
When we crossed blades before, there was an intensity to your swings. They had conviction. Your skill today is a pale comparison. I see nothing behind it. There's no hint of the swordplay I faced the other day.
Awfully chatty this time. Something up?
Not at all. I'm just disappointed in you.
Please, wait!
Huh?
God dang it.
What are you doing?
Both of you, lay down your arms.
What?
There is no reason for us to fight each other.
Not
you
technically
joking?
true.
Get out of the way, Ophelia. He's one of Ruse's grand generals. That's all the reason we need.
I will do no such thing. There has to be a reason he assumed that rank and title. Isn't that so, Prince Laertes?
I told you, I am not that person.
Nay, you are indeed Prince Laertes. As Princess of Jutland, I say to you, Prince of Ipsaria.
Stop fooling around.
I shall give you back Ipsaria. Neither the
Well.
Kingdom of Jutland nor the Ruzi Empire should rule over the state of Ipsaria. That honor belongs to you, the heir apparent to its throne.
Well said for someone who has seized my homeland from the Empire.
Beg pardon?
Since the royal family is no more, Jutland declared it would govern instead. Sounds like nonsense to me. The country that controls the Ragnite has simply changed from Ruse to Jutland. Why not honestly proclaim that this is an invasion, and not some embellishment like liberation?
'Tis no invasion. We freed your nation from usurpation, so that everything may be restored to its rightful order. True, Jutland governs Ipsaria, but as stewards, not tyrants. All to protect your people, whose freedom the Emperor stole.
That's a hard call, too.
However, liberty can only be won by the Crown Prince's hand. Devote your life to your country, not another man's cause. As for myself, I wish only for peace between our lands. I want both our countries to prosper, together.
Emperor Claudius let me live. I have chosen to dedicate myself to his Imperial Majesty.
Your Highness!
Your words are hollow. If you want to speak of ideals, be resolute. Be prepared to sacrifice. Be like His Majesty.
We wish for you to assassinate the Princess Ophelia.
Why does my heart waver then?
Hamlet, no!
Your skills have gotten even duller. What's the hurry, Alchemist?
Well.
Your sword is unworthy to be in my presence. Princess, I will attack Ipsaria in broad daylight and drive all of you out. As a general of the Ruzi Empire.
Wait!
Hamlet, you mustn't!
Come on now! He's the enemy. He tried to kill us both.
That is where you are wrong. I know we can somehow come to an understanding. Nay, we absolutely must. His heart beats for his homeland, just as strongly as ours. Can you not see that? Though you cannot now, one day you will. And when that day comes, we shall reach out together and reason with him.
You looked into his eyes. There's nothing there but anger. There's no reasoning with someone like that.
You two have the very same eyes. Are you lost to reason as well?
Your Highness, are you safe? Princess? Captain?
Interesting.
The battle at Vonskold Gorge also ended in a victory for Jutland.
All right.
Every newspaper wrote that Jutland avenged the soldiers who had died to the Valkyria in the prior battle.
That's an interesting take on that story, but okay. Lightning? That's not lightning? Back to the palace in Zandberg.
Conversely, the Ruzi Empire was forced to completely re-examine their line of supply.
I apologize deeply.
How'd you get back across the
Not only
bridge?
did I fail to eliminate the princess, the mana weaponry your majesty entrusted in my care was destroyed. I cannot excuse myself for this blunder.
Spare us the melodrama, Victor. What is past is prologue. Our next chapter holds new opportunities.
However, one of our major supply lines for the coming winter has been cut off. It is obvious that Jutland is trying to snow us in.
Maxime, how, pray tell, would you judge Victor's results?
Why do you ask me?
Who better than the one originally assigned to the mission? He who refused the appointment should have quite an opinion.
If I may speak freely, Grand General Timoshev does not specialize in this type of military tactic. He will rebound in a situation that caters to his true strengths.
Oh, what a generous evaluation.
It's my belief that dirty work such as this does not suit your Majesty's path to power, and we should drop it.
Maxime, how dare you show such insolence to His Majesty?
Every action I take is to be a valued general. I dare say my opinion because I believe it will benefit His Majesty. The enemy will be more vigilant with this incident. But that princess, she won't yield. She will come forward. That is the moment we should defeat her.
A valid assessment. Maxime's judgment reflects our own. As for you, Victor, let this redouble your devotion to Ruse.
Yes, sire.
Now, about that summons we received from the Vion Summit.
It would appear the events at Von Skold Gorge shocked all of the great nations.
Take Vanagon's alchemic weaponry receiving major upgrades. It's proof that Ipseria's Ragnite now belongs to the Jutes.
The ambassadors have been ridiculing us for losing, despite having the strength of the Valkyria on our side.
These self-styled superpowers. Those sycophantic fools are plotting some petty scheme. No matter. We shall maintain a fair distance, as always.
Okay. In other words, we're going to stay at the capital and not move. Because that's the way we run this country. In the meantime, we're losing ground day by day.
What a troublesome princess.
Can't believe she started lecturing on the battlefield.
As long as she doesn't interfere with our plan, I don't care what she does.
And if she does, you don't plan to... You wouldn't say that now, would you, Saul?
It depends on which is more important to us, Jutland or our revenge.
Bingo.
Stop it. You boys are scaring me lately.
Oh, Vi.
I wouldn't think of doing anything to the princess. I'm simply trying to find a way to use her to our benefit. The Prince of Ipseria's existence concerns me too. We need to do something before he does.
Whoa, looks like Saul's putting on his plotting face.
Amlet, as I said before, we need to be rid of the prince. I'll get in touch with my contacts within the major powers. I'll need your assistance.
Vi going back into the frickin' fray.
Come on, let me know what you think.
You've outdone yourself, Basil.
To be fair, its real worth is only testable on the Valkyria. We don't exactly have time to fine-tune the adjustments.
I'm sure Saul will get it done.
How do you figure?
Whenever he has that look, I know he means business.
The old plotting face. No doubt about that.
Am, how do you feel about me interviewing the princess?
Why would you do that?
Just trying to find more ways to leverage her. I think something about what her power can do might be useful.
I'm sure she'd agree to it. She probably has a lot to say.
Something on your mind?
Ophelia cares very deeply for this country, her citizens.
So what?
We...
Hey, this is about vengeance, and don't you forget it. We've got half the world at war now. And sure, it's fine and dandy for a princess to worry about things from her palace. But down here, it's eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth.
What's on your mind?
Don't you feel bad about it? Even a little.
Why should we?
Innocent blood is being shed in the name of our revenge.
The hell's that coming from? This isn't like you, Am.
Never mind.
We all chose to pursue this vendetta. I know you pulled the short straw here, but listen, is there really room for compassion when you think about all our friends who died in that fire? About losing Miss Maria?
You're right.
I still see that shit in my dreams. Every time I close my goddamn eyes, our home reduced to ash, our family, their bodies charred black, and Miss Maria. I'll never forgive, and I'll never forget.
I know. Sorry I brought it up.
Again, they grew up. It's got to have been at least 10 years, and they're assuming she's still alive. But somehow the Valkyria's got her necklace? Question mark?
I support the princess. The fact that the traitors were willing to use everything and everyone for their vengeance is... I wonder now if I think that because I've been tainted by the previous information surrounding them.
And that's perfectly fine. They took the dishonorable name of traitor willingly. They accepted it with pride. Let's continue with the story. The major powers were beginning to move.
The idea that this story is being told in such a short amount of time, though, is hilarious. Ow. Let's check out our book.
Quite studious. How splendid.
Nothing new. All right. Well, this is as good a stopping point as any. So, I appreciate you all for watching. It means a lot. See some people dipping in and out, and that's cool. If you want to see what I've done so far, I've uploaded everything up to this point on my channel. This one will be going up later. Thank you, buddy. Of course, Death the Kid has always been with me. So, he's enjoying it. And he's a little bit sleepy, so he's repeating my every word. But that's okay. I love him. He's cute. I think I'll keep him. Anyway, this has been Reaper 102388. I will see you all next time. I hope you enjoyed this little playthrough, and we will continue it on sometime tomorrow. Alright, enjoy your evening, and I will get you all back to the Games Done Quick channel, which is my auto host, so have fun enjoying that. Bye.